coming up with me and everyone I know, clients or friends or family lately, has been communication. What is the intention behind it? What's the energy behind it? What can we do about it? Like, how can we react or respond in a different way? So every time someone says something, they cut you off in a freeway, you have that crazy conversation. Oh, here comes the water. Oh. You guys got to see this. There's so much, like, huge waves coming. But everything is choose your own adventure. So every time something's happening to you, you have that choice to make that decision. You know, am I going to respond with like, fuck you, I'm out of here, whatever? Am I going to respond with an intelligent conversation? Am I going to take that offer on that house or that contract or that business deal? Or am I going to say no? Or am I even going to respond to that email a little differently, right? Like, we get these emails or these conversations or these texts from someone, these calls, and everything in us can go, oh, I just want to fucking go off on someone, or I want to say this, I want to say that. But if we pause for a minute and make that decision to make a different choice or have a different outcome, or even question, like, what is it I really want out of this conversation? What is it I want out of this choice? And when we really identify that, then we can make our choices differently, right? And so if you think about Facebook or Instagram or any social media, right? We all know, I think at this point, what an algorithm is. Not even really what it truly is, but like the idea of an algorithm that, you know, the more you engage with my content or someone else's content or click or like or comment, the more that you're going to see it. And the same goes for everyone that engages with yours, the more they're going to see yours. The point is, though, the algorithm that does that online and social media is the same for life. Like, life has that same algorithm. The more you think the thought, the more you engage in the conversation, the more that you either say yes or no to whatever things, that life algorithm, just like social media, starts to populate that into your life. It'll populate that into your life more and more. People will show up. That's because you're becoming aware of what that is. And like when you want a new car, all of a sudden you see that car everywhere. The same thing happens to everything. If you want to find negativity, you want to find reasons to be angry or happy or excited or fall in love or fall in hate, whatever it is, respond in a positive, exciting way, or respond with, you know, spewing just aggression or whatever, or argumentativeness. No matter what you decide you want to focus on, it will expand, right? We know that, from energy to attention to everything. Life is always saying yes. Universe is always saying yes. God is always saying yes to whatever we want. And so when I think about miscommunication and I think about misunderstanding from a social media post, an argument, a belief that we're attached to that we think is true, to a conversation, a relationship, or family or friend or business, we're constantly deciding how we want our life to show up. The game of life is a good reference for this. The Sims game is a good reference for this. All those different little avatar games or emerging complexity, it always starts off with these binaries. Just think about that. You know, think about that when you're deciding to fight with someone or yell at someone or quit that job or start that job, whatever. Are you acting out of a reactive emotion, or are you deciding that that's the end choice you want to make, the end feelings? What they have to do with is the mental emotional state that you want to experience, which causes you to feel and think a certain way and then act in a certain way. And so when we get caught up in these beliefs that we think are true, right, we're arguing to the death over most of the shit that has nothing to do with us, right? We're having opinions on other people's lives or other people's things, which is okay to have. But when we get attached to the belief, when we get stuck on the belief, and we start battling and fighting our significant other, our life, ourselves, right? When we get attached to these beliefs, it limits now our choices, right? It limits, and it becomes this tunnel vision of choice and decision making. And as we do that, we're limited in the creation of the algorithm of life, of the social media algorithm that life is doing for us, in this Sims game, whatever you want to call it. And so expand that a little bit by breaking those beliefs, by letting go. Like, what you believe is true, the beliefs you believe are true, are really truly the limits of the reality you're creating. Try saying yes, try going with the choice that you know will have a positive outcome, and then let life's algorithm unfold. I hope you got something out of my ramblings. If you want to join the Facebook group, do it. If you don't worry about it. Yeah, it's good talking to you guys. Thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you soon. Mahalo.